Everyone is doing fantastic today because I have a pretty important topic to discuss with y'all. So grab your favorite snack and get comfy because we're going to talk about something that affects a lot of us: debt settlement. Now, I know the struggle of dealing with debt and financial stress. Trust me, I've been there. It's like this dark cloud that looms over your head, making you lose sleep and second guessing every decision you've ever made. We've all been tempted by those flashy infomercials promising the quick and easy debt settlement solutions. But I'm here to tell you, don't do it. And here's why. Debt settlement companies portray themselves as superheroes, swooping in to save your day. They promise that they can magically negotiate your debt for pennies on the dollar, giving you a fresh start. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it usually is. You see, debt settlement can have serious consequences on your financial future. These companies often charge hefty fees. They leave you in an even deeper hole financially. And that's not all. They may require you to stop paying your bills entirely. And that's just going to wreak havoc on your credit score in the process. It's like you're exchanging one problem for another and you end up getting the short end of the stick. So, debt settlement or relief companies often claim that they'll renegotiate, settle, or change the terms of your debt with a creditor or a debt collector, but for a high upfront fee. Dealing with these companies is very risky. I've heard people say that they rarely deliver results, and the whole process leaves you off financially worse. Be very cautious of debt settlement companies that instruct or advise you to stop making creditor payments. Debt settlement companies will typically encourage you to stop paying your bills, your credit cards. And if you stop paying your bills, you're going to incur late fees, penalty interest, and other charges. Creditors will likely beef up their collection efforts against you. And if you exceed your credit limit, additional charges and fees may apply. Also, many creditors won't negotiate with debt settlement companies. And many creditors and debt collectors will not negotiate how much they will settle for. Instead, they'll have standard policies about how much loan principal they will forgive when you haven't made payments for a certain period of time. This means that debt settlement companies usually can't get any better terms than you could do yourself by negotiating directly with your creditors and collectors. Also, debt settlement companies cannot guarantee the amount of money or percentage of debt that you might save by using their services. They also cannot guarantee how long the process will take. So beware of debt settlement companies that say otherwise. Also, credit counselors nor debt settlement companies can erase all of your debts. So if you do business with a debt settlement company, the company may tell you to put money in a dedicated bank account, which will be managed by a third party. You may be charged fees for using this account. Working with a debt settlement company may lead to a creditor filing a debt collection lawsuit against you. So, unless the debt settlement company settles all or most of your debts, this built up penalties and fees on the unsettled debts may wipe out any savings the debt settlement company achieves on the debts it settles. So, using a debt settlement service can have a negative impact on your credit score and your ability to get credit in the future. So if you're thinking about working with a debt settlement company still, please check for reviews on the Better Business Bureau. Check with your state attorney general to see if they are supposed to be licensed to work in your state, and then check to see if they are. But hey, I get it. Sometimes you feel like you're drowning in debt and you're willing to try anything to stay afloat. I've been there. That's why instead of debt settlement, let me share some alternative options that can help you get back on track without risking your financial well being. First things first, reach out to your creditors directly. Believe it or not, many of them are willing to work with you. It may be uncomfortable, but swallowing your pride and explaining your situation can lead to more manageable payment plans or even lower interest rates. Trust me, it's worth a shot. Next up, consider credit counseling. Nonprofit organizations offer free or low cost counseling to help you better understand your financial situation. They can assist you in creating a realistic budget, managing your expenses, and developing a repayment plan that works for you. It's like having a financial coach in your corner helping you knock out that debt. Credit counseling services, which work with you and your creditors to develop a debt management plan, can help you pay off your debts by lowering your monthly payments, your rates, and your fees. Also, the counselors can discuss your financial situation with you and help you develop a more personalized plan to solve your money problems. They can advise you in managing your money and debts. They can help you develop a budget. They can help you get a copy of your credit report and scores. They may offer free educational materials and workshops, and they can organize a debt management plan to help you pay down your debts. So if you're having trouble making payments on your debts, a credit counselor may be able to help you with advice or by organizing a debt management plan for your debts. And typically, under a debt management plan, you make a single payment to the credit counseling organization every month, or you pay a certain portion within a period of time, and the credit counseling organization makes the monthly payments to each of your creditors. Now, under this type of plan, credit counselors do not negotiate or get the amounts you owe reduced. What they do is lower your overall monthly payment, and they do so by negotiating extensions over the periods over which you can repay a loan, and they ask the creditors to lower the interest rates and waive certain fees. Another option to consider would be getting a debt consolidation loan. And this is basically a single loan that you take out to pay off all of your existing debts. So instead of juggling multiple payments each month, you streamline everything into one neat package. And believe me, this simplicity is a game changer. It can boost your credit score because you're taking your credit utilization from your maxed out credit cards and you are paying them off with a debt consolidation loan. And so, my friends, the takeaway here is simple: resist the allure of debt settlement. Instead, explore some alternative methods that can help you regain control of your finances without the unnecessary risks. Financial freedom is worth the effort, and patience is what it takes to get it done the right way.